Hey guys, welcome to Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesdays was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, so I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below, so you should definitely go check out her channel. And I'll also leave a link to the Goodreads group, so where there's a list of every single person who participates in Top 5 Wednesdays. So you should definitely go check that out and find some other people's videos and blog posts because they're always really interesting and they're really fun to do. The topic for this week is Top 5 Love Triangles. So let's get started. Just a quick heads up, there will be spoilers in this video because a lot of these love stories don't really come in towards the end, or they're part of a series, or you know, something like that. So if you haven't read the book that I'm talking about and you want to read it and you don't want to be spoiled, just don't watch until I show the next book coming up, because I don't want to spoil you, but I have to talk about spoilers. Sorry. Coming in at number 5 is Cass, Nick and Levi, and also Cass, Levi and Regan from Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. The love triangle in this book really isn't the central focus, but I thought it was really interesting, especially the way that Regan deals with her ex-boyfriend and now best friend falling in love with someone else. I thought that she dealt with it really maturely and it was a really refreshing thing to read. Coming in at number 4 is Alex, Lena and Julian from Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver. So last week in my last Top 5 Wednesday video I kind of cheated with this book, and I'm going to kind of cheat with this book as well because I haven't read the third one, and if you've read Pandemonium then you know at the end Alex comes back and Lena has been falling for Julian and she used to be in love with Alex, and you know that's a big issue because now she has two people that she really loves. So I'm really looking forward to reading the third one to find out what happens, but at the moment it's a pretty hectic love triangle and I haven't even read anything about it yet. Just thinking about it is crazy. Coming in at number 3 is Dawson, Amanda and Frank from The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. This novel is a romance novel, so the love triangle is a big part of it. But basically, Amanda and Dawson were high school sweethearts and they were so in love, but her parents didn't approve of him, so they forced them apart. And a part of her always still loved him, but then, you know, she moved on, she married someone else called Frank, and then for some reason she has to come back to the town and Dawson's there and she reunites with him and they kind of rekindle their previous relationship. And it's really touching and the ending is absolutely beautiful. If you have not read this book, I would definitely recommend it. It's probably my favorite Nicholas Sparks book of all time, and he writes some really good love stories. This one's kind of a love quartet, but it still counts. So coming in at number 2 is Wanda, Melanie and Jared and Ian from The Host by Stephanie Meyer. If you've read this book then you'll understand why it's a quartet, but basically Wanda is sort of invading Melanie's body by no fault of her own. It's just kind of happened like that, and so they both live in the same body, and Ian is in love with Wanda and Jared is in love with Melanie. So, you know, it's like a triangle because it's one physical body, but there's two souls inside that body that two different people are in love with. So it's just crazy. And the way that it's told and the way that the love triangle is portrayed and written about is really good. Like, it sounds like it's really confusing, but when you read it, it's actually not, and it's told really well. So if you haven't read it, I would definitely recommend it. Coming in at number 1 is probably the most obvious love triangle. If you've watched my previous videos, you know how much I love this love triangle, and pretty much every single person on BookTube is a fan of this love triangle, and that is Tessa, Will and Jem from Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. I don't even have to say anything else about this love triangle, right? Like, you all know, it's amazing. It's the best love triangle that's ever been written because you care for both the boys so much. Like, you would be happy if Tessa was with either one of them, but you would also be heartbroken for the other one because they're both amazing and they both deserve her, and they're just both perfect characters. They're flawless. Poor Tessa. So those are my top 5 love triangles of all time. If you like this video, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.